Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk? I can guide you there if you wish.
This is a place of prayer. Do keep your voice.
I will do what I can. But I fear this trial is...
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your whims take precedence.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count upon your guidance when the time... comes.
I can make no sense of this.
All I've got left are my 18 dead on my feet.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
It's a thankless job, this.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to...
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering in it. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Coin's no good if you work yourself to death.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
I'll take the nice one to the desperate anyway.
All this worrying. When does my
Suppose I ought check the wheels.
This ox cart's bound for the I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
When...
You would gather the creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
I'm nodding off where I stand. Interested in my wares? I've been on my feet all day.
I've not trained for this.
Interested in my wares?
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Welcome, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. Many thanks to you.
The jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing. Pray tell, have you seen the...
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at...
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been to soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Consarn it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Who might have the answers we need? Should we ask around?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Very well. Pray continue your search. May...
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, had things only turned out differently at the coronation. To think there would be a technique to puppet us pawns.
Left a wink.
Slow and steady gets the job done.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Where to now?
So,
You seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Oi! This isn't yours!
Any loose foil about? Enough to make you rich.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Go on.
Many of our citizens view pawns as bringers of calamity, and hate yet so boundless is Empress Nadinia's mirth. 'Twas she who decreed that no pawn may...
Looking to lay your head, we've golds made to be... Many thanks.
What to make of this?
You're not getting in here on my watch.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
How might I be of assistance?
Have you heard the rumors? The residents of a small village to the north are said to have perished overnight. There was no warning, no apparent cause, but one morning they were all discovered dead. Every last one. Of course, such rumors are best taken with a grain of salt. Some peddler might have made it up to increase sales.
Suppose I could always grab.
Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? Good luck. First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask that how you present yourself when visiting someone, and slam the door in your face. That Ponce. You'd think he'd know not to expect noble manners from us common folk.
I'll feel a sight better
This
once I've had
way.
my dinner.
What is true peace, I wonder?
On, have a look.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come on, mate.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature
And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me, all pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only hope.
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature works in mysterious ways.
Where are you going?
I'm unsure how best to proceed.
Could you come over here?
Forgive me, but there's another matter I've been bursting to speak of. Namely, look how many women we count among our number.
And I've no objections.
Goblin! Lightning is its weakness and our strength!
I'll keep hold of the enemy!
I like that!
Here, if you please.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Wait a minute. I'm not interested.
Might have a look
Turn out
around.
your pockets.
See what else I
I'm
can
taking
find.
the lot.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat. Surely not. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Display of skill. Not like a curative to fill one with bib. I've got a good feeling about this one. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed. Could you come over here? Follow me, Master. I've plotted a new course that will see us to our destination much more swiftly.
Was most effective. I'll grab hold of the enemy so that you might strike true. I like that. This beast has a fatal strength. Shall doggedly pursue any and all women they behold. 'Tis a tendency we might exploit. So pursue them all danger. I'll move, stop you! Just one more push or bring it down!
Moment of victory in the hand. Let us finish this.
I'll put an end to this roadblock now. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Here, if you please. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Headmaster! Harpies! Flame is its weakness! Look! Oxen! How tranquil. They are endearing creatures, compared to the monsters we oft face.
Right, I see.
These beasts will resurrect as long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I shall gladly smash every last one. That's the spirit! At last, a chance to use it. Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
lucky us. That's worth taking. The stars glimmer gorgeously this night.
There's no great shock to me.
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry. I'll turn you into a pincushion. Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know. Where? The stout undead.
Holy attack sort proved most effective against it. You have naught to fear. I'll protect you.
You'll not live to regret this. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used in
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. Be wary. Narrow spaces limit our paths of retreat.
I only hope we encounter no foes ere we are safely through.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Strike true, lest the beast flee.
March to the hostile!
Fear not, your safe will be. Douse the fire! Soon naught but a char-broiled corpse shall remain! Any last words? We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. Well, I'm sure there's still room for...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use...
Tis rather valuable, this.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
What's going on? I remember. The wall! You saved me. Didn't you, sir? I can... How did you know where I was? Did grandfather... I suppose he must be worried sick. If it's all the same to you, sir, I think I'd like to go home now.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. Whenever I see so much as a gleam of treasure, I cannot help but want to claim it, however far it may be from our goal.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. My magics are at your disposal! You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Yon chest appears to be beyond our reach.
We must find a way over to it. 'Twould be torture to leave it unclaimed.
Ox carts offer an easy journey, if not a comfortable one.
Drivers can be a decent source of gossip.
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
What say? We mark it in our minds as a place of interest.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks. Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
I'm not interested.
I find that interpreters.
Rog? Rog!
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of...
Grandfather, you're smothering...
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half...
Very sorry, Grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be, and pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your... Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for saying...
I could enjoy some idle chit-chat.
Need anything?
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
I swear I've never said peruse at your leisure, sir.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Need anything? Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Long as I live, I shall long as I live, I shall ne'er forget this. Need anything? Long as I...
Don't worry yourself on my behalf, sir. I'll run for town at the first sign of danger.
I'm dead. Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Time to get to work.
Welcome, sir. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I could die happy in a place like this, I could.
might I be of service?
I wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Bones grow weary. Have you need of me? Have you need of me?
Only fools devote their lives to toil.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Can't make a living if I get myself injured.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. How goes the collection? Made any progress? Always a pleasure.
Suppose I can always run.
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowds, but here, at least, you'll... find a bit of peace and quiet.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say. Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well?
But not at the expense of my duty.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
What must needs be done?
I'll do as I do. There's no easy thing. Making a soldier.
Well, hello there, sir. Aye, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border where quarrels occur.
every other day.
Always a pleasure.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
Well, come, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see that the item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Hope to see you again.
This is a forgery, is it not? A copy, in other words, with no inherent value. What do we hope to do with it?
Someone might pay good coin for it either because they seek a forgery or because they believe it to be authentic.
Give me a moment to think.
Could it be aught's befallen the cenotaph? I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since. If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward, perhaps you'd consider passing by.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the jadeite orb? Oh, thank you, thank you! Pray, take this. I know 'tisn't much, but I'm not... Right, I'd best get going. Sir, though we may ne'er meet again, know that I shall remember this kindness as long as...
I fear we have done Sir Otholf an unkindness. May he find the strength to weather his troubles. We'd all hoped for a better outcome.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. You've my thanks. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount. And so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity to come. I trust old Ibrahim's eye.
Follow my lead.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
What is it?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This jadeite orb is indeed that my partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory, and I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should or...
I must earn.
A shocking development. I hadn't known things could go so very differently here.
Surely not!
Well then, son, how might I be of service? Then, son, how might I be of service?
Townspeople depend on me.
Please, no respect for their tools.
This ox cart's bound for I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Ain't got the foggiest.
Teach him a lesson. Batal is easily spotted, with its terrain of red earth. You can almost smell the soil on the breeze.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
This is my
Might as well take it while you're here, eh?
Free, I said.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tail bite!
I trust aught's well, sir. Townspeople don't.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time. Nighttime already? I thought 'twas rather dark. Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
Shall we get underway?
Tranquil places such as this are real treasures.
Go home and write down. Gotta crack a few skulls.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing. Oh, did it pertain to the Queen Regent and an important personage, perchance? Aye, tell is her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic tint.
Is this place bereft of beasts and brigands both?
I cannot help but ache for a scrap.
Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as you...
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo. What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermont, there's nary a deed more, but you have to understand. My gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, but here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear I'll ne'er do aught like this again. You have my sincerest thanks. I see the true Arisen is merciful indeed. I'll be going then.
The contents of this document are beyond my ken. Methinks we ought to show it to someone better apprised of such things.
Let me think on that a while. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side. As you say.
Don't know a town till we've met its people. Might I interest you in my humble wares? Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Ox cart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege, if one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I...
Hesitation bogs you down, but it needn't. Your journey's just begun. Walk it proudly and you'll do just fine.
Of course. And I'll be sure to watch you, that I might learn from the best.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side. I am sorely disappointed. Master, if you're carrying around anything you don't need, there's no time like the present to rid yourself of it. Let's see. What can we do without? Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Getting proper rest is an
For the morrow.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Those recruits don't know pommel from point.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know. Of course it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
Is there no getting through this door? Haven't you a lantern, Arisen?
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get then. Oh, it's cold out. I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fie. Now I'm jumping in shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back! What's the hold up? Get in! How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never ask. Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do here, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return, though. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, Amy, of mind? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to you.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all...
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up!
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without... Let's see for ourselves.
Sorry, my hands...
How'd you like that?
Feels rather tough, eh?
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem...
They're just taking it.
What a bore. Just like hitting
That's it.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No. We're off!
On your knees, worthless vessels!
Shall we have a look around?
Wait! You're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst! To arms!
Bother! There's no getting through here just now. We shall have to take the long way round.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Oh, apologies, Master. My mind was 1,000 leagues away.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
Wish that they could see past the fur.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. Can't set off till I've had my due.
This one's shaking.
Not hurting yet!
You got them right.
You're looking for a fight, but I can take it.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Where are you off to? Anyway, what to make of this?
A group of bandits has been terrorizing the roads of late. They call themselves the Coral Snakes, and they are no common thief. And worse still, they are without scruples. They have been What say you? Would you lend your aid in catching them? Many thanks, sir. I shall be glad to know someone is doing aught. You all begin by scouring for their hideout. It must be somewhere near the highway, for that has been their primary target thus far. Mayhap you could learn aught by speaking with some survivors of the raids.
was a bumpy ride.